Hello, this is Lars. Welcome back to episode 14 of Kerbal Space Program Hard Mode. So, we're just getting ready here, as you can see, to release the probe, the Kethane probe, and we'll have to go to Ike to test this. Now, I did make a small blunder here, because I should maybe have used the mothership to actually get there. But it should be fine. As you can see, we should be fine. This has some fuel. Problem is, I did not really count on me forgetting to refuel the main tank. I should have put some fuel in there just to make sure. Anyhow, doesn't matter. We just need to land it, and as long as we can get on the surface, we can refuel and then get back up. So it doesn't matter that we have we have maybe less fuel than optimal. So, just getting positioned for our burn there. We are going to do a quick burn out to Ike. And we should be able to quickly land there. Alright, so got our encounter there. We're not going to bother with orbiting, we're just going to land. And the gravity is not that bad, so we should be able to just land directly. Now you can see we are lucky here because we actually are headed almost straight to one of the Kethane sites. So I'm just kind of waiting for it to actually start hitting it and adjusting, getting ready to brake. As you can see, we almost hit. We have to do some adjustments. I'm just going to increase our orbit a bit, and yeah, we're on our way. Now we are on the dark side, and design mistake number 1: no lights. That's going to make this harder, but at this point we are committed. So yeah, we just have to try landing. As now you can see the fuel problem. That's design issue number 2. Not enough fuel. So, we have a problem. But we're going quite slow. So, well, my thinking here is we have RCS. And we have tons of RCS left. Why not use it? And this should be able to handle a pretty hard landing. Since we have the proper landing legs and we have lots of them. And even if we lost a few of them, it wouldn't matter much. So at this point, I still I felt that we were doing good here. Just folding in the panels because, well, it might be a bit of a hard landing. Now, trying to get this right. Just trying to decrease our speed and looking at our fuel reserves. I'm thinking, well, we need to fall a bit longer. We are 5,000 meters up and we are going to accelerate. So, and I'm trying to look at the horizon and, well, we screwed up. It exploded. But the only thing that exploded were our engines. And we should be able to push back up with the RCS. Now I'm trying to stop. That's the problem right now. I'm kind of just slipping sideways. Okay, and I think we're going to stop. Yeah, we are stopped. And I'm just inspecting the thing and seeing that, well, it's not too bad actually. So we probably need to shut that one down though before we take off. Now we need to mine some more stuff here. We don't want to convert it to regular fuel right away. I think we just want to try and take off with some RCS, and we're kind of wobbly there, but we'll try anyhow. So getting the panels out and then I discover design flaw number 3. And I should have tested this on Minimus or something before actually pushing it on a manned mission. Yeah, we don't really have any Kethane storage. And I didn't really think this one through, because you need Kethane storage before you could actually do the conversion. So I try converting and nothing happens because, well, it does need to save some Kethane. So if anybody knows the the mod of this keythane, or knows the author of this keythane mod, it would be really nice if the drills had like just 1 unit of capacity or something, so we could skip that step if we just don't want the keythane itself. So moving food and everything over to our lander, and getting ready to actually land on Duna, getting rid of all the waste materials, just filling up both the tanks so we have enough to stay for a while and just, well, have some fun down there. So getting ready here to decouple it, and yeah, we are on our way. Just do that. Decoupling the extra decoupler because, well, I made a small design mistake again. I think I just copied it and then I didn't think it through when I actually put it back down. Doesn't matter much though. Does not matter. So we just got rid of it and made sure we could dock so we don't have any problems coming back. And it's time to, well, it's time to land on Duna. Have to fix the staging, of course, because when you make these multi-ship ships, you might have some troubles. Alright, so we're having a look here. We're burning down our thing here, and we might be coming in a bit hot, but I think we should be fine. We have the chutes and everything. So the only thing we need to make sure is that we don't land on a mountain, because then the chutes are more or less useless. Okay, so we're almost in the atmosphere now. We're getting really, really close. And as you can see, I'm burning to get I'm burning a bit to get us in a flatter trajectory here, because I know that we might actually end up with some smallish problems if we don't. Now, we are on our way here, and we are hitting some atmosphere, so I'm just going to break down a bit more, because it looks like we are going to hit a pretty high up place. We need to give the chutes some help. Now, I should probably have folded them out already. So yeah, you can see we are trying to do this and just using up some mono propellant because we don't need it, and doing our braking because the chutes are not falling out early enough. Alright. Using RCS to brake up, and that's fine. Using our engines to slow us down a bit, and we have our shadow. We should be able to just fall down now. Now, our pilot here is getting a bit concerned, but he seems to be in good spirits. He's smiling and he's having fun, and we're just going to break up just a bit here. A bit too much maybe. We're wasting fuel, but at this point I was really confident that this lander would have more than enough to get back up. And you can see, just getting out the panels here, everything is getting ready. And it's time to let the little guy stretch his legs soon. We need to do some science first though, just some. Getting our antenna out, and just observing the stuff, getting all the signs we can get from this thing. We do need to unlock some more research, so we need that stuff. And we are landed on Duna. This is great. This is a big step ahead for Kerbal kind. Now, this guy, I think Jordan or something. I think it was Jordan. He's just running around for a bit and having a look and planting the flag. And as you can see from what he writes here, he is a bit concerned. So this is the first Duna landing. I think we are going to call it the first Duna landing. Yeah. Now, no matter what happens, and with a heavy heart, I was here, and it was worth it. So, obviously, he does have some doubts on whether he's actually going back. And the thing is, he has enough life support for 20 days. There is no way anybody is actually coming back for him. So, it's time to do your duty, guy. Get the science back, and, well, that's why you're here. You're a scientist as much as you are a pilot. So we're draining all our electric charge here and getting all the stuff back, doing a lot of science, getting back out, taking some more surface samples and EVA reports, and getting back in, sending it back, and then we start. Well, we still need some more, but we are hitting some diminishing returns here. So we're going to send back some more stuff, and it's time to fold it back up and get back into orbit. Now, if we get into a bit of low orbit, we can still go fetch this guy, but as you can see, that won't happen today. We are not going to space because we're out of fuel, and well, he's a man of his duties, so he spams the science as much as he can. If he's not going home, at least he was the first Kerbal on Duna, and he did his job, and he was a brave man. Or, well, little green man, I guess. So we're hitting the atmosphere again, and he's frantically trying to send as much data back to Kerbin as possible, and just waiting for the inevitable at this point. And he'd rather die crashing than getting stuck there. So he's starting to look worried, and he knows what's coming. Yeah, that's what's coming. It's sad. It's a sad day for Kerbal kind, because in a few seconds or a few minutes they're getting to see the news that their first astronaut on Duna has died while on duty. It's a sad day. It's a very sad day. But we have some other concerns we need to deal with. Now, there's still 2 guys around there, but they will have to wait for a while anyway. So we have a look at the science here. And the large probes, that would be cool, but it's really expensive. We have 1,000 something science. So just kind of looking around, what would we need? A new pod would be great, actually. Or not pod, but a new probe. Because that's stackable. And we need some stackable probes. And some more experiments would be great. Getting some more science. Getting some heavier landing gear, maybe. It's a hard decision, that's the thing. We have limited amounts here, but we're trying to get as much as possible. So the heavy landing legs and the bigger parachutes, we're going to get that too. And the rover wheels, because it's time to send some unmanned exploration vehicles up to the moon and Minmus, I guess. It would be great getting some more science there, like just checking out all the biomes. So that will come in an episode pretty soon. And more science would be great. Atmospheric science package. I haven't tried that before, so we're probably going to get that later on. But I think that is it for this episode. So, yeah. I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.